Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a memory plan for the week of my birthday. So it'll be March 1st through the 7th. I haven't planned in a while, so I'm very excited to do it. Okay, so I've got my inserts here from Caress Press. And I'll be using this sticker kit, Princess Party. It was a collab that JessicaHearts did with a Paperella story. I have the mini kit and I thought that it would be perfect for a birthday spread. And then these are the glitter headers I picked out from my leftover collection. Okay, so let's get started with the glitter headers. Yeah. Oh my god, did I do this wrong? Let's see. Dark, light green, dark, light green. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, so now we have the glitter headers down on the top bottom. So let's do the full boxes. I didn't even show you the kit, did I? So this is what we're working with. I think this bottom washi is super pretty. Okay, so let's do the full boxes. My birthday is on the 3rd. So I want to do the cake. No. Okay, Chris made me a cake on Tuesday. And he made it from scratch, and it was like a 3-layer cake. I'm really proud of him, so I want to use the cake on Tuesday. I want to do the crown on Wednesday, on my birthday, because I like to think that I'm a queen. So there's that. Let's see. Today's Saturday. And today is just going to be like a lazy, chill at home day. So let's do the house. It's a beautiful castle. And this will be here. Okay. And then on Sunday, my family is going to take me out to eat. So I'll do the dinner plate here. Okay, yesterday was kind of a lazy day for me. I took a nap. None of these really apply to that. I think I want this one to be in the corner since it's pretty bland. Okay. Let's see, and then since we have pink here, I guess I'll do this one. It has a this one. It has a lot of green in it. And that can go on Friday. And then since we have pink here, I'll need some pink here, and I think I'll do this dress. And then the candles can go on Monday. Yeah, that's super pretty. Okay, now let me do the rest of the glitter headers. What am I doing? Okay. Dang. Okay, sorry, Got myself all confused. I haven't done this in a little bit. Okay, so the glitter headers are done. We're done with this sheet. Now let me do the date covers before I forget. And the date covers that we have are super pretty. I love how Jessica puts like this pattern behind them. So yeah, I'm super excited to use those. And I think I'm gonna use pink foil. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna do the bottom washi. I don't think I'm gonna use the weekend banner just because I feel like it might be a little harsh. So I'll just set that aside and do the bottom washi. Okay, so we have this really pretty one here. It has like a cake on it. Oh no, a little battery. Okay, let me hurry it up. And that's what my cake looked like. It was white with like little silver sprinkles on top, and it was really yummy. Okay. So there's the bottom washi. It looks super cute. Now let me do the sidebar. Okay. So we only have one habit tracker here, so I'll put that there, and let me see if I have any others that could match. Normally I use 2 habit trackers, but if I just have the one, that's no big deal. Y'all, if you could see my desk, it's such a mess. Such a mess. I can't find anything. Okay, let's see. So I'm just going to use this one here from some leftovers I had. It doesn't match exactly, but like the color matches. I mean, the style doesn't. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm gonna use a little strip of washi to break it up. This one here with the pattern. And then we have this box here that I'll use, and I'll do dinners. Normally I track my calorie deficit on here, but since it was my birthday week, I didn't want to be counting calories. I just wanted to enjoy myself. So that's what I've been doing. Okay, and that's all I really have to put in my sidebar. So then I'll go ahead and pick some washies to match here. So let me see what I can find. So I'm thinking this one is really pretty, but it has more peach than the kit does, so I don't think I'm gonna use this one. I really like this one here, but it's rose gold foil, so I'm unsure if I want to use that one yet, so let me think about that one. This one for sure. This one it just doesn't go well. Oh, I think this one would look pretty, and it has rose gold foil to match this one here. And then let's just get one more. This one, it's like it's just like a tan one. I think it's really pretty. So let's do these, and then I'll be right back. So I think this one is too dark, so let me switch that one out with this one here. It's just like a lighter one. Yeah, that one goes much better. And then I'll do the pink. And then let me do the floral. These are such a bitch to open. Jeez. I feel like I'm gonna peel off my nail polish trying to open these. So we have a dilemma. This one opens this way. So, yeah, that's really pretty. Okay. So this one can go here. And then the last one can go here. Okay, let's see how that looks once I cut it. And here in the bottom, I can just add a little bit more of this one. Let's see the size. Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty. This pink one's a little messed up, but I don't know that I care enough to fix it. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Okay, so we'll set those aside. And I wanted to go ahead and use these that I got from Sadie Stickers just to like decorate a bit. So yeah. It's just like this really pretty like little dainty lace scallop overlay thing. So let's see. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. Maybe I could do that on top too. I don't know. Would that be weird? Let's see. No, I think that would look really cute, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. Because I only bought one sheet of these and I don't want to use them all just yet. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so now let's do the day by day. Okay, so the first thing I want to mark on Monday is that we had our storage unit bill. So I'll use this bill due that came here. It's a little flag. And then I think I'll just layer it on one of these. Like that. That's for our storage unit. Then after that, I had a work call at 2 p.m. So I'll use another one of these here. I don't remember what that call was about, so I'll just use like this asterisk there. Then I made some muffins that night. Okay, so I guess the Monday was a really boring day. Let me think. So I want to pull in this perforated washi to go with the scallops down here. I think it would look really pretty, and I'll just use this to take up some space there. Yeah, okay. And then down here, I'll mark that Chris got promoted. Awesome for him, really proud. So I'll do this box here. And let me use one of these celebrating dolls to mark that. I like this one. I think she matches well. So we'll put her here. Then I did a 30-minute spin. So I'll use, hold on, let me, oh, I didn't get the deluxe sheet, so I don't have that to use. So for spin, I'll use this box here. And then that night I baked muffins. So for that, I'll just use a little thing. I think the green one. Oh my god. Chris got me this giant teddy bear balloon for Valentine's Day, and it's floating around my office with the fan on, and it just touched my shoulder and it really scared me. I'll show it to you guys when I'm done filming. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. It just threw me off. Okay, I need to just move this up a little. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, so there's that, and then let me get an icon here. I like to mark my workouts with Clever Gal Craft Hearts, so I'll just find like a pink one. Yeah, that'll work just fine. This is the Sophie pink colorway, and I'll just put it here. Okay, and let me fill that in. Okay, so there's that. Then on Tuesday, oh, I remember Tuesday. Okay, so the first thing I want to mark is that my phone bill was due, so I'll just use a little thing here to put that up top. And Chris didn't work this day. Oh no, he did work this day, and for some reason he came home early and he woke me up, and I was so annoyed with him. But then he brought kolaches for breakfast, so that was really exciting. So to mark kolaches, I think I'm gonna use one of these from the Giving Girl. They're really pretty. So I'll mark one of these label bowstring boxes. I'll put that here. Oh, it doesn't really go there. I'll layer it just a tad. Oh, I have to center it. Okay. Let me figure this out. Close enough. That's dumb balloon just bumped into my hair. Okay. So that's for the surprise kolache breakfast. And then we went on a 30-minute walk, so that counts as a workout. So I'll use one of these here. And then down here, I want to mark that I finished reading American Royals. It was a really good book. Y'all, I should have bought the extra sheets that came with this. I feel like I don't have any like boxes. I don't have any options. Let me collect myself because I just don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so I have these that I got from SPC, and I'm gonna pull in the green and a little bit of the brown, I think, just to have some more than just pink. Okay, so I want to mark that I finished reading American Royals, the first book. It was so good. I absolutely loved it. I definitely recommend. I'm excited for the second one. It's already out. I just have to buy it. So I'm gonna use this little cat here from Mixie Cat Stuff. I can go right there to mark that I finished reading that. And then Chris baked my cake, so I'll use this box. So I'll use this box here for that. I'll mark that I watched Blown Away. And Blown Away is this really good show on Netflix. It's about glass, like a glass blowing competition. I really enjoy it. Okay, so let me fill this in. Jesus fucking balloon. I really should just move it out of the way. I will. Give me a sec. I'll use this for crisp baking. Okay, let me move this balloon. I'll be right back. Okay, so on Wednesday was my birthday. So, let's see. And I want to use one of these boxes here. And I'll put it here like this. And I'll use one of these cupcakes. Yeah, a big one. Why not? Right there for my birthday. I slept in that day. Oh, okay, so on this day I slept in and I forgot that I had an Invisalign appointment at 11. And I woke up just enough time to go. So that's for that. And then after that, I picked up Starbucks. I got my free birthday drink. So that was fun. And I'll use, nothing there. Let me move this down. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna move this down like this. And I'll use a little divider there. I have these that I just got from Sadie Stickers, so this will be pretty. Okay, so that's for my Invisalign appointment. And then I want to mark that I got Starbucks, so I'll just use this here. Then Chris and I went to my favorite sushi restaurant for lunch. So for that, I'll use... These boxes are all pink. Where'd they go? So then we went for sushi. And we went to Best Buy. And y'all, I cannot be left alone in a store. Last time I told you guys I went to a store and I broke a skillet. This time I went to Best Buy and I was looking at the cameras because I'm thinking I might upgrade to like an actual camera instead of recording on a phone. And as soon as I touched the camera, like the alarm went off and I had to wait there until somebody came so I could tell them that I wasn't trying to steal the camera, and it was so loud and it was so embarrassing. Anyway, I shouldn't be allowed in stores anymore. So that happened there. And then that evening we watched The Bachelor and we watched The Swan Princess. I saw Rosie Plans was watching it. And I remember it was one of my favorites as a kid, and I don't remember, like I didn't remember it at all, so I thought it would be fun to go back and watch it with Chris, and it was, I really liked it. So I'm gonna use this fancy label here for that. This box is so crooked. Let's see. Oh yeah, because I barely put it down and put it down all willy-nilly. And then let me get a thing. What's it called? A popcorn icon for this here. Yeah, I think this one will be cute right here. Okay, so here I'm gonna put, it's my birthday. And it was a really good birthday. Like, my parents surprised me. They drove like an hour to see me and drop off this like really delicious flan cake. And it was just a really nice surprise. Then Invisalign at 11 a.m. Number 54, and I'm almost done with Invisalign. I have 60 to go, or my final tray is 60, and they sent me home with the rest of my trays, so I'm so excited to be done. Here I went to Starbucks and I had a really good latte, and then we went to Pattaya and Best Buy, and then we watched The Swan Princess. Yeah, cute. Okay, so the first thing on Thursday that I want to mark is that it was payday. So I'll use this little label here. And I don't have any money icons, but I'll use these clinking glasses because that's exciting. Oh, okay. And then this day we also got our tax return. So for that, I'll use this label here and turn it this way. And then I have some munchkins that have a lot of money, so I'll use that. Let me find them. Okay, so I have these munchkins here. And I think I'll use this one to mark that we got our tax return. Then Chris and I had a budget meeting. So for that, I'll use this box here. Oh, look, I do have money stickers right there. Good to know. Okay, so I'll use one of these here, like that. Then I took all the money that I got for my tax return and I put it towards my student loans. So it was hello money, goodbye money. And because it was a big chunk of change, I want to use this with a little glam planner sticker that I have. And it's Lolly, and she's crying because she wants her money. Anyway, so I'll use that there to mark that. And then that afternoon we had a grocery pickup. So for that, so we had a grocery pickup, a Sonic run, and I finished Emily in Paris. So for that, I will use, I think I'll use one of these flags here and then just put a grocery icon. So like that, and then let me get the icons. I have this sheet from Moonlight Paper Co. I don't know if she's open anymore. I know she closed and then she came back. But I don't know that I've heard from her. So I'll use this one here. And I think that matches almost perfectly for the grocery pickup. And then I think I'm going to use just a couple of little things for Emily in Paris. And then this one for a Sonic run. And then on Friday, I was really tired, more than usual. So I think I just want to mark that I was super sleepy. And I'll just use this label here. And I guess I'll use this sticker. Except I wasn't happy about it. I was in a grumpy mood. And then I had a work call that afternoon that I thought was necessary. And then once I actually got on the call, it was something I didn't even need to do to begin with. So, cool. But it was only 10 minutes long, so I guess I didn't waste too much time, which is a plus. Where's everything? I have lost all the things. I have lost all the things. Where is everything? I literally can't find anything. So for my work call, I just want to use one of these transparent stickers. I'll just pop that in there. And then, oh, I took a nap this day. Probably because I was so tired. And I'll use this one here. And for the nap, I will use one of these sassy pillows. The Snuggle is real. I'll put that here. And then that night we had Chipotle and watched some more Blown Away. So I think I'll just use a half box like that. And I think I might just use a little bow, maybe in the corner. Yeah, I think that's pretty. And then I might add like a little flourish, something like this. Oh wait, that's 2 bows. Never mind. I'll figure it out later. And then that evening, I just had time to myself, and I don't know exactly what I did. I don't remember. So I'm thinking I'll just fill that spot in. Not with this, that would look too busy. Maybe with that. Yeah, it's still a bit empty. Let me think. Oh, maybe a doily. Like that, and then just like a couple of asterisks around. And one more. It'll do. Okay, let me fill this in. Then on Saturday, what did I do? Let's see. Let me think. Okay, since Saturday was a really slow day, I'm going to put this washi up here to take up some room. Oh, and yesterday was actually really cool. I'm remembering now that I got a package from Amazon and my cat stroller came in. So I took the cats out on the walk, and that was really fun. Dandy seemed to tolerate it, and Goldie seemed to, well, I don't know if she liked it or not because she meowed a lot, but she also didn't run away as soon as we got home. So I take that as a sign that she liked it just fine. So I'll mark this walking the cats with that. Okay, then I filmed a sticker haul. So I'll use one of these. And that can go right there. And then after that, I edited the sticker haul. I don't normally like putting boxes like this next to each other, but it'll do. So for editing, I'll use a computer icon. This can go right here. And then, I don't remember exactly what we did last night. I just remember I was really sleepy. And I went to bed early, and I watched Gilmore Girls in bed, which is usually what I do when I'm just not in the mood to do anything else. So I'll use this flag from the kit and put the sticker on here from Letters to Apollo. And then down here, I think I'm just going to use like a little swoosh. Whoop. Yeah, cute. Okay, let me find my pen to fill that in. Are you fucking kidding me? Where's the fuck is my pen? Hello? So here. I feel like this needs a little something here. It looks a bit plain. Ooh. Let me just add a couple of these. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then today, I woke up early. Today's the 7th, I'm filming this. That's when I'm filming this. So today I woke up early and I cleaned the house because my parents were going to come over for a bit. So I'll use this half box to mark that. Okay, and then after that, we had lunch. We went to Olive Garden for lunch for my birthday, which was earlier this week. And I'll use this here for that. That there. I already pulled this up, but I want to use this, so hold on. And our lunch was really good. I had the ravioli, but I was surprised at how many people were eating out. Like, I understand people are going out, and I live in a state where people don't really care, but there were several tables there that had 10 people, and it was just super loud. I was in a rush to get out of there because of that. And so then after that, my parents came back to my house and I finished doing their taxes. So to mark that, I'll use another half box, this one here. And I guess since I was doing their taxes, I'll use one of these money icons for that. I'll put that there. And then I watched YouTube and blown away, and now I'm filming. So for that, I will use another, whatchamacallit here. Or, yeah, I think I want to do this squared off box. So I'll do, yep, that fits perfectly. And so I'll just mark that I filmed, because that's taking up the most of my evening. I didn't realize how time-consuming of a hobby doing YouTube videos is. First, you gotta film, you gotta get everything ready, you have to clean up. And it honestly takes quite a while. I definitely have more respect now than I did before for people who make videos, because I feel like doing plan with me's is really simple and it takes so long. Okay, so it's that, and then let's fill it up. So there's that, and now I'm gonna do the hole protectors here. I have these from Crest Press. Okay, so there's that. Before I zoom out, I want to show y'all what I have left of this kit, since it was a mini kit and I felt like I had to pull in several boxes. So I have one half box left and the weekend banner that I chose not to use. I have this page with a bunch of little things and headers, these check boxes that I don't use, and then this is the bottom washi page. I still have some washi strips here, these icons that I don't typically use, and then just a couple of icons up here. And that's all that I have left of this kit. Okay, so now let me pull you guys off the tripod and zoom in. My washi storage. I really like this kit. I think it's so pretty, very girly, very feminine. And yeah, I thought it was really fun. So please go ahead and leave a comment below. Give me a like if you want, subscribe if you want. And thanks for stopping by my channel. And let me show you guys the bear, the balloon bear that's been scaring me the whole time. Hold on. This is the balloon bear that I have. He's so big. He's like as tall as a toddler. And he's just been bobbing around, bumping me on the shoulder. So he's cute though. He's cute though.